What's up, guys? So, as some of you might know, I'm a big Saw fan, the Saw franchise. And I have been for a long time. It's one of my favorite horror franchises. I feel like there's really nothing like the Saw franchise. And I had an urge to go just watch a Saw movie. And so I didn't really know where to start because I don't know. I didn't really feel like going into the first one, but I also didn't really just want to jump randomly into the franchise. So I decided that I would go revisit Spiral from the Book of Saw, which is what I'll be talking about in this video. Now, when this came out at the theater, I saw it twice and then didn't see it again after that because I didn't like it. And I'll tell you what, I still don't like it. I think it's almost a disgrace to call this a Saw movie. To me, this is not a Saw movie. It's not, it shouldn't be considered canon. I mean, it's really not, which we'll get into. I am going to talk about spoilers here in a minute, but I'll let you know ahead of time. But first of all, I remember when the trailer dropped for Spiral, the voice, they replaced John Kramer's classic voice with the shittiest voice they could have chosen, and I totally forgot about that. And then when that first scene in the movie hits and we hear that "hello detective," blah 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 blah, like that's literally what the guy fucking sounds like. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I don't know why they chose to not just use John Kramer's voice, Tobin Bell's voice. I guess it's because they couldn't even pay him enough to go into a sound booth for an hour and record some dialogue. Maybe, I don't know, but holy shit, does that like take you out of it? And again, I remember watching the trailer and they showcased the voice in the trailer, and I was like, there's no fucking way that's actually going to be the voice for all the traps. What do you know? It is. I thought for sure they were like pranking us, So yeah, I'm trying to think of what else I could. Okay, the traps. I did like the traps, but all the traps happen very fast, and they're almost all in flashback sequences where it doesn't feel like we're watching it happen in real time. And I feel like most of, if not all, the other Saw movies, we're there with that character in their shoes, experiencing every second of what they're going through during their trap. I can't say that for any of them in this movie, really. It is, not only is it all, like I said, most of the traps shown in flashbacks, but it feels sped up, really chopped up. Sometimes I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they even cut back to like Chris Rock and what he's doing, and then cut back to the trap. It just, I don't know. I didn't like that. The traps themselves were cool and brutal, but yeah, I don't know. Nobody survives a trap. That's another thing that's kind of different. Like, I'm pretty sure at least one person survives a trap in most of the other movies, if not all of them. But again, there's bigger reasons as to why this doesn't really fit into the franchise, and I guess let's go ahead and get into spoilers. So if you don't want anything spoiled for Spiral Book of Saw that came out years ago, turn this off. Alright, so God, talk about the shittiest reveal. And the way they reveal that it was his rookie partner the whole time is so shitty. Like, I thought there was going to be a big finale with, like, you know, based on what we've seen in the other movies in the franchise. I figured there would be, like, a couple different people in traps that Chris Rock has to, like, try to save in a row before he gets to whoever the fuck is behind all this, you know? That's kind of how it goes for the franchise. But no, they just have the one guy hung up with the shards of glass shooting at him. Chris Rock fails miserably to save him. My first thought watching this scene was like, grab something, anything, to block the glass. And he didn't even, it seems like he didn't even give a shit. But, anyway, yeah, so he fails to save that guy. A door opens. He walks in that door, and his fucking rookie partner is just standing right there. And the fact that the whole motive behind the fucking rookie guy setting all this shit up is not because he was, like, obsessed with Jigsaw necessarily. It was because he wanted to reform the police station by killing the bad cops as if he's Jigsaw, so that they can hire on better cops and leave the good cops remaining. God, it was just... The fact that none of this had anything to do with Jigsaw is a shame. The fact that it was his goddamn partner with one of the worst motives I've seen since Scream 7, which, you know, that wasn't very long ago as of this recording, but man. And just, I don't know, man. Nobody survives their traps. The voice is fucking shitty on the Kramer tapes, or whatever you call them. They're not Kramer tapes. None of this ties into the rest of the franchise, like, at all. You know, you need the rest of the franchise to understand what the fuck's going on in this movie. Like, if you've never seen a Saw movie and you go right into this, you might be like, who the fuck's Jigsaw? What the fuck's going on? But other than that, this has, like, nothing to do with anything in the Saw franchise. And how the fuck did the woman police chief lady who goes down in the basement and then gets set up for her trap, how the fuck was there no one else around or down there? Like, the fucking guy had to set up the whole trap and shit within the goddamn police department. I mean, you know, he is a part of the police station, so I guess, you know, that's how he set it all up. But you're telling me nobody checked on that lady? They knew she was in the basement because one of the guys tells Chris Rock, yeah, she's down in the basement. Oh, and then just Samuel Jackson was completely wasted. I don't know exactly what they were trying to do with his character, because, like, 1 minute he's a fucking... Well, first of all, Samuel Jackson's character is, like, celebrated as this amazing cop, even though he's a fucking asshole, and he basically is a corrupt cop himself. And then the way that they set him up to get killed by the SWAT team by, like, having the thing that looks like a gun raised as a puppet. God, the whole puppet shit. Whatever the fucking new puppet was fucking retarded. Pardon my language. also, God, there's just so much shit I could sit here and keep complaining about. And I'm like forgetting a lot, I feel like. Oh yeah, so one of the other motives, which is just as stupid, is the rookie cop, when he was a kid, Chris Rock's corrupt partner killed his dad because his dad was a witness to a crooked police officer killing somebody, and he was going to testify against them. So anyway, Chris Rock's partner kills the witness, which is the rookie guy's dad. But Chris Rock actively fights against his own partner in court because he knew it was set up. So he did the right thing. He fought for the kid's dad, which I guess is why the rookie is trying to, like, invite Chris Rock to be a part of it with him instead of just killing him right off the bat. But he's got to be really stupid if he thinks Chris Rock's character is actually going to join him. Yeah. I don't know what was up with that. There's just so many things that made me mad about this movie. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. Like, this whole movie started because Chris Rock, apparently, who's the executive producer, I guess he's a fan of the franchise, and he thought he had a good idea for how they could continue the Saw franchise. So he pitched it, and they liked it. I don't know who the fuck would read this script as a Saw fan and be like, oh, this is great. Like, yeah, it has nothing to do with the rest of the franchise. Let's go ahead and greenlight it. I don't know, maybe their idea was to do spin-offs related to this movie somehow with Chris Rock. That obviously isn't and won't happen, because we've already gotten Saw 10, which is great. I love Saw 10. Finally, we get John Kramer back. I really want to know what you guys think, because I remembered not liking this movie, but I wanted to give it another shot, but I didn't expect it to be this level of just irritating as a Saw fan. Like, I think I hate it even more, and I don't think I ever want to watch. I can say that for sure. I never want to watch this movie again. It's not, as a movie, it's not the worst movie in the world, but as a Saw movie, it is atrocious. Yeah. But let me know what you think of Spiral from the Book of Saw down in the comments below. Again, I am really curious to see if anyone out there does like it and why. No judgment. I just want to know what other people think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.